Political neutrality, they say, is a sin. However, for you to make an informed decision on who to vie as your next SRC presidential aspirant for this year's election, it's expedient to get to know of the candidature of this year's aspirants. 14 and still counting candidates are vying for the enviable prize or for the enviable KNUST presidential race. Today I have with me Joseph Amoateng, an aspirant for this year's KNUST presidential election. And guys, we are going to have a fruitful conversation. Stay tuned. Hey.
All right. Okay. All right. Okay.
Last one. Stay tuned. Let's have the intro.
This is silent noise.
Welcome back, guys. As I said earlier, I'll be interviewing your favorite SRC presidential aspirants. Today I have with me Master Joseph Amoateng. Master Joseph, you are welcome to SRC TV.
Thank you for having me, please. It's an honor to be here.
Sure. First and foremost, I would like to say a very big thank you to him for honoring this invitation. Master Joseph, can you kindly tell us about yourself?
Okay, please. Once again, thank you for having me. My name is Joseph Amoateng. I'm a second-year student of history. I come from the Department of History and Political Studies, the College of Social Sciences. I am a Spartan, of course, and Indies affiliated, and I belong to Pensa.
Okay.
So briefly, this is all that I'm about.
All right. But then about your alma mater, can you give us a gist about that? Are you an Owarian or what?
No, please. Unfortunately, I'm not an Owarian.
Okay.
I come from Cambridge Senior High School.
Cambridge, they were Bruchinana.
Go and ask your grandfather.
I'm just kidding. Cambridge, they were Ghana now.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's nice to note. You guys didn't know, you know it on my channel. So, Master Joseph, can you kindly tell us the impact your education has had on your personal growth and development?
Well, the philosophers out there will tell you that education is key, and of course, education is key, and of course, I wouldn't be in this position without my background of academics. Yes, so education has been very key in my personal development. I have learned to appreciate to deal with varied views, to deal with diverse situations. So far so good. My academics has been very key in whatever I'm doing.
That's interesting to know. We also want to find out, so what is the sort of motivation or what inspires you to run for SRC President at this particular semester?
Well, my conviction lies in the two administrations I have seen, what they ought to have done and what they ought to do. I believe that the two administrations I have witnessed have tried their best, but there is more to do, there is more to have been done. I believe that if the LSRC do not formulate a plan, a long-term development plan, its approach in development, we will always be backward. Okay. So my conviction is what I have to offer and what ought to be done.
Okay, that's nice. We hear you have a mantra. In fact, I just saw it yesterday. Changing the focal point of something budget. Can you enlighten us on that?
Yes, it's changing the focal point of the budget to address the real needs of students.
The real needs of students. It means you know the real needs of students.
Yes.
Can you tell us, sorry to cut you, but can you tell us some of the needs you've rectified that the students need to be addressed with?
So before I come to that, I believe that every budget of the LSRC should address the bucket list of issues of the students. I believe that the pertinent needs of students should be in consonance with the policies that the LSRC do bring out year in, year out. The real needs of students do not lies in only what I say, but lies in the true matters of the field. With the encounters I've had with students, I have realized that students are in their needs of shuttle. Students are in their need for new hostels. But here lies the case. The LSRC cannot build a hostel overnight or in 3 months. So how do we ensure that in a long term, the LSRC will be able to build a hostel and provide the shuttles that the students year in, year out, day in, day out cry out for? This is why I am seriously advocating for a long-term development approach in the LSRC.
About the JCR, abolishment. What do you have to say about that? And then, if you are given the mandate, how do you think you would address these issues?
Well, I believe that our management do know better than I do. They are well informed on happenings of the school than I do. I respect their decision to suspend the DCR for now. I do believe that in the right time they will restore the DCR. As a student leader, I do believe in diplomatic approach in addressing issues. If I'm being given a mandate, of course, I will diplomatically put the needs of the student to the school management. I don't think this is the appropriate way to call back for the DCR or to give any comments. For now, I would want to reserve my comments. But I do respect the decision of the management to suspend it for now. And I seriously know that in the right time, they will restore it back. In no time at all.
Alright, now Ponti and Kat want morale back. How do you intend on pioneering the fight for the restoration of morale for the student body?
This question reminds me of a conversation I had with one Ponti executive. I was advocating the need for the Ponti and the Kat people to have a discourse, intellectual debate on whether or not to bring the morale back or not. I think the morale has been part of the school for a very long time, and it will not be easy on the part of the two horses to just take it out. So I believe that, well, somehow, some way, the school needs to put measures to ensure that in the course of the morale, if it's not be destroyed, there will not be any violence or anything that will put the school in a bad situation. I'll not call for the morale to be restored. That will be me trying to speak against my school management. But I do believe that there should be a dialogue. There should be a communication between the executive, the two hall, and that of the school management, on whether or not the morale should be restored or not. So this is my view on that.
Well, that's interesting. Now let me also ask, if you had to go back in time yourself as a freshman, which advice would you have given to yourself as a freshman? And this question is for my freshmen watching this video.
I think,
Charlie, guys, I'm sorry for being born with Chiro, but don't worry, here to us.
I think freshers mostly take the need to involve in things, not only academics for granted. As a fresher, I did not really involve myself in extracurricular activities. If I'm to advise any fresher, I would say that please involve yourself in other extracurricular activities. It will not only enrich your university experience, but it will also give you exposure and make new connections and learn more about the school. So my humble recommendation and my humble request to officers that please do engage in other extracurricular activities. You can join the social organizations.
Okay, Mr. Joseph, so about your role initiative, I understand this semester you plan on actually running a role initiative, something. Can you tell us about that?
Alright, so the role initiative, as you said, is about...
But you have to be brave because of time.
I'll be very brief. The role initiative is simply about sensitizing students about the role they play in nation building and the job opportunities available to their field of study. We realize that most students, their program of study was either imposed on them by their parents or by the school. So it is high time we educate ourselves on how well the program they're to be studying will play in nation building and how well we can, take in this role.
Okay, great. Your tutorials. Have you held any position at your department before?
No, please, I've not heard any position.
And this brings me to my next question. What skill do you really have that makes you unique from other aspirants?
We see.
This is a very important question.
Let me tell you, Joe. I'm not special. I do not possess any special quality that the other aspirants do not have. I believe that all aspirants are equally good. They are qualified to do great stuff. But what makes me different is that I am not only trying to be a leader, I'm qualifying for something that will last. A long-term development approach. It has been something I've been fighting for years. That we should create a model government where the national politicians will come to KNUST to learn that this is a long-term development plan that every successive government will have to abide by.
You might take the politics, you take review. So, Master Joseph, before I finally allow you to leave, you have the floor, 60 seconds. Come to KNUST. Why should they vote for you this coming election?
Well, before I tell you why you should vote for me, I'll tell you that our primary aim for being here is academics. And for that reason, I would advise you that you plan every single day of your life on this campus. The philosophers will tell you that a fool with a plan is more likely to win than a wise man with a plan. And of course, if you fail to plan, it means you are planning to fail. I am vying to be the next SRC president, and I will tell you that I am not lazy and I will not sleep until your pertinent issues are rightfully addressed. Until whatever that bothers you on this campus are rightfully addressed, I, Joseph Amoateng, aspirant for the high office of the SRC president, will not rest. Thank you very, very much.
Hey, politicians, hey! My